Okay, what lies beneath? Let's get back to it. And for a little while, try to keep an eye out if it seems like it's synced up. It should be if I got my numbers right, but you know, I just like a double check. Excuse me. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Whoops.
I hit continue again instead of bookmark. It's like the third time I've done that. Damn it. God damn it.
You at least didn't hit it when, like, you were right at the end of the map. You just cleared, like, wave 1 of something.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, fine. Let's just redo it. It wasn't that rough. You're right. It was pretty quick. It still sucks, but it wasn't that bad. Good news is I think I saved, so everybody should be set up with their proper stuff. Yeah, we got Hero Dimitri. These guys are all set with their stuff. I am going to change one thing. I don't need Claude on a Wyvern right now. I'm not using him on a Wyvern, so, like, you can just get your little brown ass back on the ground with a sniper.
I'm closer than ever to my dream.
We get another opportunity to bench Ash. No, he's already been benched. That part was saved. It's fine. Although, wait a second. Yes, okay, I was gonna say, why would I put him as a sniper? Like, as a Wyvern, he can get in the appropriate range anyways, but the sniper gives him the bow fair. That's specifically what we wanted out of this. Yeah, because I've already got 2 guys with axe fair. What was Hilda able to reclass into again?
I think she was able to turn into a pig knight.
Yeah, she can go down, but she has nothing else, like, at the intermediate level. Okay, well, sure. Let's go with this. And fight. Yeah, skip. Yeah, skip. I've already seen all this. Okay. And so now I can actually hear the music. So the audio is desynced. God damn it. I tested this with a rhythm game. It should have been fine. Yeah, I'll do some random stuff on the menu here. Is it desynced, or is it just Reggie?
I think it may be a little bit desynced.
But in what way? Which way do I have to adjust it? Is it coming in before the video or after it?
It's coming in before. So that's on mute output, and it's coming into the desktop. So I can't do anything about the video. That's coming straight from the card. The audio's coming in before the video. Let me try a 900 900 offset. Although that's really subtle. Let me try one more. Audio properties. Let me try 950. How's this? It's good now.
That's spot on. That's weird, because this did not feel good to me in Cadence when I did a recording, like a local recording. That was how I tested it beforehand and set up the initial numbers. But multiple people are saying it's better now, so I'll run with this.
I'll cut through.
Okay, you fuckers. Right, I have to pull you off of the... Let's just go ahead and turn off animations until I get up to where I was. Dimitri to there. Right, you don't have a sword yet. Okay, I can fix that.
Stay focused.
Wobbles, trade you. Iron sword, give me... Actually, don't give me anything. You can just keep all your stuff. Yes. Equip sword, good. Hilda, over here.
Me?
Actually, you've got an iron axe. May as well use it.
Not so fast.
Christ. There's no point in using it. He's on a dodge tile.
Battle. Ready and willing.
It's so much better, Claude. You can hurt things now.
Yay for hurting things.
I will prevail.
And then Edelgard to right her. Well, that's everybody that wants to hit Dimitri. He's on a dodge tile, but he's also already level 24. So let's try to give Edelgard some work. Keep Linhardt out of the range of that sniper this time. Okay, so how did I set this up last time? Because I wanted to get Constance hit by the aura.
Sure thing.
I think it's that Yuri stepped it down here. You take a couple quick...
Be careful who you choose to follow. I suppose it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Takes a couple sword swipes. Dodges the counter. Then we
Sally
put
forth.
Constance here. Just give you fire. Sure, rally. I don't think they're gaining any support points from this, so I don't think support conversations are going to be a thing in this side story. Unfortunately.
Let me at him.
Yep.
Okay, so right now, yeah, they're both gonna slaughter Hoppy. So if I move her to here, I can give him a quick rally for dexterity and keep her in place. Each one of them is able to take most of Balthus's HP. But I could put him on top of this dodge tile and then just let him counterattack, and he should be fine. Because then they only get like a 30% chance to hit him.
Saw that coming.
All right, Dimitri, what's your level this time?
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
He really wants that magic point.
He wants to learn a bit of magic, okay?
No, it's not okay. Ooh, Yuri actually got hit. But also he Pavise?
You'll not find it so easy to escape from the darkest depths of Garrick
I guess that's because of his ring again, yeah.
Yeah, his ring is really good.
Okay, so Constance absolutely gets her
It'll
plus
be
stats
a shame
this time.
to mar this pretty arena with a bunch of fresh corpses.
Big punch and a dodge, and now Balthus should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, he crit killed a man. Okay, good. 18% crits gives me so many I'm not okay with this vibes. Yes, but when you look at it mathematically, that's still less than a 1 in 5 chance. And when there's only 2 of them attacking you and you have a bunch of rewinds available, that's a gamble that's worth taking. What I want to know right now... Okay, yeah, so the transmute does not stack. Because 2 people attacked her, and I got really hopeful for a second that the transmute would just keep going if she kept getting hit by magic.
It's not that broken.
Which would just be too much. Strength plus magic plus 3. Okay, so she's also got Circadian Beat on her side. So she's got 28 magic right now, but only 22 is a base value. Oh, damn it. I was just thinking, like, well, I mean, the Circadian Beat is good on anybody, but I thought for a second it was the thing of the Dark Flyer. And I'm like, if I could put that on Ingrid, just make her too good.
No, that's a personal skill.
Yeah,
It's
but
not the Dark Flyer ability.
I was thinking this morning that it would be pretty good, because I think I want to play the game again on Blue Lions. I want to see if I can beat the maddening, like the no new game plus maddening Blue Lions, just so that I can rub it in Maniacal's face. But also, it would be a good excuse to play the game again in Japanese and see what I can translate. And then that gives me a chance to see all the new stuff with the new DLC characters. And the new classes. And I'm thinking, like, Dark Flyer Ingrid is a really good decision, because she's already got magic that's, like, at the same level as her strength.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Although the Dark Flyer class does not give a boost to lances. That's okay, Ingrid is also good with swords. Okay, so she's wounded now. But I also don't have to worry about the assassins at all this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can't get Hoppy on the experience square. That's okay. She doesn't need to be. I can give that to Balthus. Oh, and I can give Hoppy this other one. Right, of course. Good, and then...
Oh, like Psycho 2.
Can you just kill this guy over here real quick? In one shot, preferably? No? Alright, then I'm gonna have to track where you are. This is Wardwood. Okay, Yuri should be able to take this pretty okay. Oh, also Yuri can just heal Constance. And he has Kanto with his ring. Okay, so you assist. Give her a quick recover. Bump you there.
Sally forth!
Go and burn this man.
The wall, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Claude, please do that for me. Oh! I need you to get just a little bit closer so you can stand next to Wobbles. Okay, then that means I have to do some different stuff here. Let's try to Babushka you, and Hilda misses because fuck. Okay, then... Well, that screwed up the whole plan. Oh well.
Another step forward.
No speed this time, but strength. Strength on the Swordmaster, that's good.
And Dex, which gives extra crit rating.
You're on a dodge tile right now. Okay. Dimitri, do what you can here, please. Good. Still very wounded. You're not gonna take that spot because I'm not gonna let you. So Tahir kills this guy. Good. Claude gets some experience. Edelgard can... barely kill the assassin, but he's dead.
One step at a time.
Strength. Both deaths. Yes.
Good level.
Okay, So then you coming for Linhardt. He's okay, he's not gonna die. So let's put him on the avoidance floor and drop down some heals. Nice. Thank you, Audrey, and unregistered. Oh, damn it. I tempted an assassin onto the avoidance tile. Oh.
I'm supposed to be better than this.
Yeah, the crit landed. You've been defeated. Use Divine Pulse to turn back time.
Whoops.
That's fine. I'll just leave her outside of his range this time. He might kill Yuri instead, but I'll also try to make combat, like, roll out in a different way.
Ready and
over
willing.
on this side. Just a bam, death to you.
I will prevail.
Edelgard up to here this time. Let's see about... Yeah, you're on a damn avoidance tile.
So... Who, me?
Hilda, I really want to believe you can get this shot. Good, thank you. So she gets a kill. Then we've got... Who do you want to go for? Still Wobbles now. Even though you do have access to hitting Linhardt. Which is weird.
Stay focused.
I think it's because hitting you is more accurate. Or so he can stay on the evasion tile.
I don't think that's it, no, because both of those were also the case last time. And he moved to attack Linhardt.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
That's why I'm confused about it, is because it's pretty much the same situation. Okay, good, yes, die. Stop finding ways to kill me. Don't like it, don't appreciate it.
So impressed.
And the Brawler wants to go for Edelgard for reasons unknown. But sure, you do you. Let's claim this avoidance floor so that the assassin can't take it.
Who, me?
Battle.
Attack? Yeah, give one to Linhardt. He's not getting much experience out of healing and all this.
Saw that coming.
Good, good. Don't crit Yuri this time. Okay. Not crit. He only had a 7% chance to crit Yuri. And now that I know there are enemies coming, I know who not to move. Roughly.
You sure?
Did I fucking stutter, dude? Yes, I'm sure. Go kill him. Okay, so he's dead. All that's left is the assassin. Who wants the shot? 22, 22, 23, 24. It's an assassin, so Hilda's no good.
Ready and willing.
And Claude can do it, but kind of needs to use one of his good bows. And I don't want to waste that. Well, Wobbles isn't going to be able to contribute much anyway, so let's just move you as far as I can. Wait. Claude to here, Iron Bow with the curved shot. There we go. The damage boost helps it.
I'm not done yet.
Defenses I don't want to complain about, but Claude, you gotta do more damage, man. You need strength.
This can't be the
He's
place.
strength allergic.
More visitors already?
Damn rats.
Okay. And we're back. Animations are on again. Let's move. And by move, I mean, Hoppy, get back here, take this experience tile.
Let me at him.
Balthus, let's just find an avoidance tile for you to stand on. They've already only got a 50% chance of hitting you, so I feel like if I put you on the avoidance, they should go down to 10, and you'll be just fine. Just give you the steel gauntlets. You don't need to keep using up your relic right now. I feel when Claude has more depth than speed. Oh god. You're right.
No.
I will prevail.
Okay, so Edelgard is a slow girl, so she just needs to keep moving as far forward as possible.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it really feels like healing experience is being crippled in this mode. Like, Linhardt should be getting a lot more than he is for a heal. I don't understand.
I'm not entirely sure.
Also, Mystery Man, I'm gonna need you to speak up. I can't hear you, like, at all over the game audio, which means nobody else can either, because this is, for once now, I'm getting the proper balance that's going out.
Okay, I can speak up.
Thank you. So Dimitri to there,
Sally forth.
and we'll just get Constance nearby. Oh, I have boltings now, but I don't want to hit those guys. Is Claude supposed to be fast? I think he's supposed to be fast, yeah.
He's supposed to be fairly fast and fairly accurate.
Accurate, yes. He does have a lot of dexterity. Everybody knows that, but I think he's also supposed to be fast.
Tatooine!
He's actually the fastest lord. Not by much, but still. Dimitri's a close second, I'm guessing. Dimitri's like deceptively fast. Every time I've ended up using him, which is twice now. Because he's got 23 speed. And he's only got 1 level on Claude. And Claude's got 18. And he's been in a class that is supposed to, like, be crippling his speed growth.
Very strange indeed.
I don't want to waste a group flames on this. But Death and Banshee don't quite do the damage. I want to say I think Balthus could take those arrow shots. It's really just for the sake of getting rid of this mercenary. But I could also just leave him standing on this tile and then he'll dodge the sniper shot anyways. So do I have anything that won't kill one of them? Yeah, so I could leave one of them alive for Hoppy. What can Constance do here? Oh, Constance will just kill. She's a fast magic user.
Yeah, she'll just nuke him.
And I've got my whole army down here ready to descend on these dudes. Curved shot, iron bow. That does not seem worth it because you're fighting armor knights. So Claude, you just can't help right now. I do have an armor slayer, but I don't want to keep feeding. Sorry. It would be irresponsible to continue feeding Dimitri when there are so many other units that need growth right now. Somehow,
He's already 24. He doesn't need the extra growth.
Somehow, even with only 4 levels, you've managed to get a Blessed Dimitri and a Cursed Claude. It does not take long. Look, man, every run, Blue Lions dominate.
By that logic, you should have kept Ash.
No, Ash isn't a Blue Lion. No, I without him looking, I sort of kicked him out, and then I just, like, injected Shamir's name into the class list. It's okay, I cleared it with status first. So he's,
okay,
at this
then.
point, he's just a freeloader who's showing up, and nobody has had the heart to tell him to get the fuck out yet. Yeah, none of the guys in the south can actually contribute to this right now. So I've got Hilda, Edelgard, and Dimitri. Can Hilda get a kill? Duh. She can hurt him pretty good, but it's not quite enough. Edelgard's got a mace, so... Ooh, she also can't quite do it. That hurts.
So close.
Ooh, but if I can get her to do that damage, then I can have Claude come up and curve shot to get the kill. And then I can have Dimitri throw a javelin at one of them to leave him with 40 damage, leaving Hilda able to not quite get the kill shot. Damn it, so close.
So close.
Adjacent
Does
male
Hilda
allies
have
deal
health?
3 extra damage during combat. If I moved Hilda first, I could let Dimitri get the kill because then he'd do more damage, but I don't want Dimitri to get the kill. Sorry, irresponsible to let Dimitri get the kill. I do want it.
Okay. Can he hit the guy that's directly in front of him?
That guy has 2 extra defense, so that's actually even harder to kill. Like, he can do 6 damage to that one, but then Hilda can do even less. Oh, but she does have a Helm Splitter, which barely does more damage. And I bet on the dude who's not on cover, it'll just work out to be even. Yeah, 36 either way. Alright, so I just don't think I can kill both of these Fortress Knights. Which is okay, because they want to hit Dimitri, and he can survive anything. What I could potentially do... Let's try a little bit of shuffling here. If we have Edelgard step up here, and we'll hit you with the mace, which does a ton of damage. Then we move Dimitri to here, trade with Edelgard, take that mace, give you back a, fucking take a concoction. I'm not gonna need it. And make sure you're using the iron sword in the top spot, okay? Now Dimitri is going to attack with the javelin on this man. And he's gonna miss. The second one's gonna hit. Alright, so that wasn't great. Then we have Hilda come and trade, take the mace, and see what this lets her do. Hilda gets a kill. Duh. Hilda! Hilda!
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Good. Okay, you're dead. Now, Claude. Front and center, boy. Combat arts, iron bow. Perfect.
Boop.
2 Fortress Knights dead.
It was a good try.
Ignoring classes, Edelgard starts 1 point faster, while Dimitri gains 1 point on her every 10 levels on average. Edelgard can mitigate that since she can be a Pegasus Knight and Dimitri can't. But Dimitri can just be Dimitri. The fact that you have to put Edelgard into a kind of crippling class for her to just keep up with Dimitri is like, okay, Edelgard, just stop. Just stop trying. You're not gonna win this fight. Canonically, you don't win this fight.
Look, also looking at the stat total for growth rate, she can technically keep up with Dimitri.
But everybody knows it never actually turns out that way. It doesn't play out like that. Yes. Yes. Crippling. Pegasus Knight is not a fantastic class for anything other than speed or dexterity. And those aren't really things Edelgard needs in most of what she does.
She needs, like, a lot of defense, in all honesty.
And she just does not have a good way to get it. Unless you just stick her in Fortress Knight and leave her there. Alright, come bash on you. We'll let Constance get a kill shot. Edelgard needs Raging Storm and the world's supply of Agarthium. Ah.
My next effort shall compensate.
Not great, Constance. Bad first impression.
Did she do better before this, or not?
Which was the first impression, I guess. It didn't count because I saved over it. Hoppy, how about you?
Baby steps, I guess.
Also not great. It's magic and speed, which are two good stats to have, but it's only two.
Okay, Happy I definitely know did better than that.
Edelgard hits hard, and I like her doing that twice per round in combat instead of only once. Does she? She was never exactly a heavy hitter in the run that I used her post-time skip. I need to qualify that a lot, because she is always a star of the run as a student, and then in the one run that I stayed with her, she fell off real bad. Alright, since I don't have access to a lot of resources here, I'm actually going to want to go after all of the purple things I can find. So we get a training bow. It means Yuri's not getting a lot of experience right now, but that's fine. He can catch up. And now we've got a Valkyrie on the way with Excalibur, and I think, yeah, that's the one that's good against flyers, so I need to be careful with Constance here. She's 21, Baltus is 20. I could put him on another avoidance floor. He does have the highest avoidance out of all the second highest avoidance out of all the DLC guys. So he'd probably be okay up here, and it would give him a good chance to keep counterattacking everybody that comes after him. Although two of those people are going to be mercenaries, so he's not going to get the chance to. And they're magic, so the avoidance floor is not going to have as big of an impact. Okay, I'm talking myself out of that pretty quick.
Yeah, also the magic they have is fairly accurate.
Alright, so we take out that guy. That frees up the space for Balthus to make a run up here. And it looks like it might be better to start to gather everybody up in the middle rung rather than cling to the outside. So Wobbles step here. Balthus come bash on this man. Ooh, you can't bash hard enough. Unless you use the Vajra. Then use the Vajra.
Yeah, that's because he was standing on the defense tile.
Balthus is supposed to be strong. Okay, Balthus is pretty strong.
Stronger the better.
Christ. Be careful what you do here, buddy, because if you make Dimitri jealous, I can't hold him back. I just want you to know that.
First impression, 8-point level up.
I'd like to take it easy.
A great
He wants to make a good one, make a good impression. Clearly. Excuse me. Okay, so we got Happy and Constance. And they should both have Kanto, yeah, so... Pretty sure Constance can do it in one shot. And I want Happy to get some experience, so she's gonna take the first blow. Try it with a death, maybe she'll get a crit. No such luck, okay. And then you duck out. Die, please.
Thank you.
A grand skirmish.
Dimitri, when someone tries to challenge him, is this some kind of twisted joke? I'll shear the head from your shoulders. Dimitri's too busy running everyone over while Edelgard staggers after him. Edelgard starts with 1 more point of strength than Dimitri, while Dimitri gains 1 more point per 20 levels on average. Dimitri and Edelgard are number 1 and 2 in that order for personal strength growths, with Felix also tying Edelgard. See, mathematically and statistically, sure, what you say is accurate, but that's not ever how it actually turns out. Like, if people specifically only... And here's another thing, you can't possibly do a run where you use the both of them, so you can't compare them side by side. You would just have to do 2 runs where you keep them in the exact same class at all times so that their growths maintain with each other. And, like, when people are in a run, when they're playing the game, they... That's not what I've ever seen, is what I'm gonna say. Mathematically, sure. Edelgard is up there. The way it actually plays out, Dimitri is always a Hulk. And just leaves her in the dust. I don't like this assassin getting too close to Hilda, because she does not have the speed to not die to it. Also, she's only got axes, and assassins have axe breakers, so I think she's got to pull back now. What am I gonna do here? Balthus can't really do anything where he's at, but he's got decent avoidance, so I should probably just put him somewhere near the front. Oh, and he's got Numagale, so he's got that ranged move. So I can do something to this guy. And then Hilda back up. Now I need to work on these damn Valkyries. And the only ones close enough are Happy, Dimitri, and Claude. And they're Valkyries, so they've got pretty good resistance, meaning Happy's not... Well, I guess Constance is also close enough, but they have the magic that's gonna kill her. Yeah, so Dimitri could just slaughter. We already know that's a thing that can happen.
You kind of need him to slaughter now.
They were on an avoidance tile, and they still dodged. Okay, don't like that. Take up another one of those charges. That was like a 76, so get higher than that or find somebody to waste it first.
Ready and willing.
Claude's got 100% chance of killing the other one.
Stay focused.
So let's move Wobbles to here. Or I can take a quick sword slash at you. Now anybody can kill the assassin. Now Claude gets extra experience for standing next to me.
Never underestimate an outsider.
I hope the remaining assassin doesn't cause me too many problems, because it definitely looks like he wants to cause me some problems.
I'll cut through.
Night Kneeler, Iron Lance, let's try this again. Bam! Okay, you're dead.
You never had a chance.
Yay!
Sally forth!
And you know what? I might actually be able to do this with Constance and Happy.
Yep.
Sort of depends what I can do to this assassin over here.
I will prevail.
Maybe not. I think I gotta leave one of them alive, and he wants to kill Claude. But I do have Linhardt available with a physic. So I could hit the far one with a bolting if I wanted to do him some damage. But let's just worry about the close one first. Step to here. Quick miasma kill on the assassin for Happy.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Then back up. Okay, so you still want to go for Claude. So next up... Linhardt's already wounded, so I can't put him in the position next to Wobbles, because that's going to be in range of the sniper.
I'd like to take it easy.
Just to hear, Physic Claude. Now, your target is also Claude, but you're not going to kill him anymore. Okay, so I'm fine with that. Edelgard keeps clunking along, and Constance can't really do anything right now, but I do have 2 bolting, so let's use one. And you missed. Welp.
Great.
It happens. I don't think I ever commented about it, but a bolting user on a flyer is just all types of ridiculous. Dark
Yeah,
Flyer also doesn't have that. Oh, fuck. Didn't think they were both gonna go for Claude.
Whoops.
Well, shit. Now I'm running out of charges. Now I have to be more careful. And that was like my whole plan right there, too. Damn it.
Is
Okay.
it possible to outrange the Valkyrie?
Probably. But that doesn't fix the problem.
You sure?
Because all that's doing is baiting them back. So that I can do this exact same thing next turn. I guess if I bait them back a little bit, I'm pulling them into range where I can use Linhardt, Edelgard, and Balthus as attackers next turn. So that's a thing. I should try to kill the assassin, though.
Yep.
So these guys can't really do much to Hoppy, meaning she's safe to attack the assassin. Yeah, Valkyries have a movement. Well, only 6, but I guess they're Cutting Gale, is it? No, Excalibur. Oh, their class. Their class gives them extra range. So they've got a range of 3.
I'll cut through.
They can only do 16 damage to Dimitri, too, so he's also safe to leave in the attack range. But Dimitri can't Canto out of there.
Sally forth!
And if I had you attack Constance, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, they can one-shot her. She is not safe to leave out.
Constance is a frail girl.
No, it's because they have super effective against her. I guess she's a little bit more frail than Hoppy, too. It's just Claude. Do I really care? Yes, because I've already benched Ash. Like, Claude's my archer now. I need to keep him around.
Let me at him.
Balthus also can't really get in there and not be in attack range, but I can put him here.
Who, me?
Then Hilda to here. Let's get Constance out of range. Ooh, that's intriguing. I'll drop a bolting. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill one of them before their turn, but I might be able to kill one of them on the counterattack now. And I do have to deal with that assassin. I've already identified that. Shit, I should have had Constance help with that. Ugh.
I will prevail.
Edelgard is Verslow and can't take the magic damage. So you got 14 resilience. You have attacks of 32, which is 18 damage. You've got the same speed. And even if you change weapons, that won't... You won't double her. She could theoretically survive it, but not if she changes to the hand axe. I'm trying to think of units I can use to help take out this assassin right here. Dimitri can help and survive. But then I'd have to use my physic on him because he can't take both assassin shots and both magic shots. Dimitri might die if I leave him up here. Because of the range of that next goddamn assassin.
Yeah, that second assassin is in, like, the perfect spot to just ambush you.
So I think... With this. Let's try this. Set Edelgard to here, give you an iron sword, and have everybody else try to get behind her.
Well done.
Up with dexterity a little bit. And then just chill. Assassin wants to go for Linhardt, but I can move him.
I'd like to take it easy.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Quick reach over for Yuri. Let's see how this plays out. I think this will work, because the Assassin and one of the Valkyries are both going to attack Edelgard, and she can survive that. Assassin does no damage to her.
Is that all?
And with the sword, she shouldn't get doubled by the magic attack. Didn't think about Hilda, but she should also be okay. Yes, okay, so I'm alive for another turn. And it's not a ton better, but I have all 4 of them in range, and all of my units are available
Sure
to
thing.
attack. So I think that's about the best I could have hoped for. What's more, none of them are standing on avoidance tiles. That Valkyrie could have been a bitch, but chose to stand right in the middle of a bunch of them. So who can help me with this assassin real quick? He's a fast fucker. Happy and Constance can do that. Okay, that's good news. Don't think it really matters who gets the shots. But who do you think has a higher potential to turn into an amazing unit? Happy or Constance? I don't know. I'm leaning towards Constance for being a flyer. But I kind of just like Happy more.
Yeah, personally, I really like Happy a lot.
I could use a break.
Design alone.
So I absolutely need to give Yuri a kill. He's the only one still left at 20. You can take out the
Right.
assassin, so that's good.
He can also take out the,
Yeah, I
Valkyrie
know.
that
That was the first thing I checked. But the assassin is a bigger problem than the Valkyrie.
Okay.
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Oh yeah, I think it's also kind of funny how they straight up said you can put Anna in a trickster outfit, like as its own DLC announcement, like its own unlockable. It didn't say you can make her the trickster class, it said you can put her in the trickster outfit. So I think she's still just canonically supposed to be one of these.
There is actually something cool about it, though, but I'm not gonna say.
This is 21. Edelgard's 23. So if I have her move up, I definitely have to kill that assassin, and now I'm losing easy people who can do... No, wait, I've still got Hoppy and Constance, right, of course. No, may as well leave Hoppy on an avoidance tile. And then Constance can come and get her a kill shot.
I've been practicing that one.
Right, avoidance tiles don't do anything for you. So let's back you out of range of the sniper at least. And 2 units left. With so many units on the field now for experience, I don't really want to give Linhardt kill shots. Now I've got multiple magic attackers, so I don't really need him for that? So yeah, I think Linhardt's just gonna fall behind. There's not a lot I can do about that.
To be fair, Linhardt has like a lot more spells than the others, I think.
And he's still only 1 unit that can only attack once. He doesn't have as much magic as Constance does, nor near as much as Hoppy does. And he's got physic.
He can at least take magic better.
Resistance of 25, resistance of 19, resistance of 17. Sure, but that's not what I was saying. I'm saying I'm not going to give him kill shots. Because there are only so many people to kill. And he's falling behind by only doing healing experience. So if I want to keep him up, I would have to give him kill shots. But no, let's not do that.
Okay.
Okay, good. So you're dead.
Couldn't weather the storm, huh?
So Hilda can use a top up. Like so. We'll heal there. Drop Claude onto another one of these tiles, and now I've got, yeah, Edelgard's still standing right next to the assassin. Get yourself killed.
Your defeat was inevitable.
I think that's about it for this turn.
How deep does this place go?
That's a wyvern.
I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
We have
Yes,
to finish
that
this
is
fight
indeed a
before more
wyvern.
show up. I wish they'd turn around and go home.
So it looks like they'll show up when you clear the previous run, the previous group of enemies, or when a certain time limit is passed. Because there's still a sniper here, and the next group showed up. Thinking there might be 4 now, because this did not take up the entire left-hand side the way I was expecting it would. So they might summon in one last group in the bottom left corner. So what have I got for units right now? Sort by level. Yuri is still only 20. Everyone else is 21. Well, all the other DLCs are 21, and Linhardt. And Hilda's the only one of my units that's still 22.
Who, me?
So I should try to prioritize her a little bit here. Just right there, Hilda to here. Kill the sniper.
I'm all sweaty.
Good, now she's 23. What do you got for me?
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Defense would have been great, but I will take HP, strength, and speed. Those are good.
And more charm.
Okay, what am I looking at now? Got a Wyvern Rider at level 27. Grappler, Assassin, Grappler, Warlock, Mage. Ragnarok and a Goddess Ring. Another Grappler, Sniper, Grappler, Sniper, Fortress Knight, a Valkyrie with a Bullion, another Excalibur. Only one Valkyrie in this group. Okay, that's good. Overall, I only see 4 magic users, and they're all in the back, so I can't really get Constance in there to take that shot the way I want her to. I mean, I could have her just run straight across, because she could easily take out the Fortress Knights, too. But it's Excalibur, so not that one. If I'm gonna do this, I need to have her get hit by these mages in the very back, and by the time I get to them, there's really no threat left. Three, 23. I mean, obviously Dimitri can do it. But let's give the Armor Slayer to Yuri. I'll let him try to deal with these guys, since I can put him on an avoidance tile and he'll be fine from everything. I'll have Dimitri nearby as backup. Take the training axe. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot he can foul play. No need for it just now. Edelgard will also go as backup since it's the shortest route for her, and she's a slow girl.
Yeah. I think outside of Linhardt, she is the slowest character in the army.
Yeah, and Linhardt's got that bishop excuse. What's your excuse, Edelgard? Skipping leg day? Turns out you're actually a small, fragile girl who has no strength to compare to Dimitri. Oh, what's that?
The armor's just really, really heavy.
Not an excuse. I don't accept it. She chose to wear the armor. She should have been ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
I can only watch one FE stream at a time. I'll be watching the VOD. What? Who are you watching instead of me? How dare you? Betrayal. Betrayal, I say.
Betrayal.
Thanks, pal.
I have no idea who No Limit is. Watch his VOD. I'm kidding. Go watch whoever you want to watch. I like faking outrage sometimes. It's fun. There's a bunch of purples up here. Yeah, I think it might be better to just send my whole army to the center for this one, rather than space out. Because in the center, I have these nice walls that I can use as cover. So I'll tempt whoever I can tempt into a center attack, and then just go from there. I don't really know who Liam is either. I don't know people on Twitch. I've heard of a Liam, but I've also heard of like 3 Liams. And I don't know how to keep track of any of them. Okay, I didn't actually know how much damage that guy was going to do to her, and that looks like it was exactly enough to not need to spend my blast pulse.
Yeah, that was a close one.
And they're all coming in on me. So I still think the center is a good place to hole up, but, by doing that, I'm gonna put myself... I'm gonna have to be defending on 2 fronts. So... it might be better to sort of hover around the center upper right. I lose the walls, but it will let me take care of one half of the army before the other one. And I was not able to get Yuri onto a cover tile before this side started moving. I can move him to this avoidance floor. Because he doesn't have pass, so I can't get through that way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him right here, and I'll give him the Armor Slayer, so that he can at least kill the Fortress Knight that comes after him. He'll be able to hit back against the Grappler, and he'll either dodge or tank the hit from the Valkyrie. So try to stay out of the range of all these guys so that I don't interrupt that. Edelgard, continue going to back him up. Give you a hand axe, and I don't think you're going to be able to get healed this turn, so use one of these concoctions. Okay, good. Claude, please land this shot. Come on. Good, okay, that grappler's dead.
It was a good try.
One less issue to worry about. Don't thank him, then he's gonna think that he can start getting away with more shit. No, just treat it as if this is the way it needs to go down.
Okay.
Wobbles to here-ish.
Like Psycho 2.
I think I could use Constance to kill the sniper. And then back up, just so long as I have somebody else available to kill that grappler.
Fearless, as usual.
Give me something good here.
There's no masking my splendor.
Magic and speed and resistance. Okay, okay. Strength is essentially a non-level, but 3 points is not bad. They're all useful for her. So to the avoidance floor with you, and then we can attack with the range that you've got. Swarm, I think, lowers the speed? Yes, speed -5 for a turn, so that'll be good. Either you'll lose your ability to double, or you will be easier for me to kill this turn. Hold up right there. It's also leaving her with 1 HP.
Very close.
So Balthus can heal and he can't ranged attack. I think that's the best bet for him. Dimitri is not close enough to attack anybody. Yeah, I can't get anybody close enough to kill this guy this turn. Hoppy's just gonna have to take that. I could have bumped her back and then had Dimitri take this place instead, but I wasn't thinking, clearly. So if we assist heal, yeah, it's not going to be much of a heal. Balthus doesn't have much for magic, but it's something.
It's an emergency heal.
Basically. Drop down a physic on you, and then Dimitri can just sort of get up and ready. Ready to go. Good, thank you, Yuri. His level. Okay, what's he bringing to the table?
Now that feels good.
All useful. All useful. Strength, speed, and defense. Only 3 points. All useful.
If he's getting speed, then he gets a good level, basically, for him.
No, 1 point is still not enough. You need stuff on top of speed.
Okay, speed and strength.
There you go. Speed and strength is the bare minimum acceptable place for him.
Let's try something.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that they have gambits. Continuously forget that enemies have gambits. Good that he dodged, but it means that I'm not counter-attacking him with the Armor Slayer, so I'm not killing him. Yay. At least she got him.
Easy peasy.
Huh, but now look at all the stuff I have to deal with. That's all clashed upon me in one turn. Which is what I didn't want.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I think this is fine. I think I can turn this around pretty easy. Let me just keep track of a couple specific units here. Yes. Okay, so these mages cannot hit these two stairs spaces. So if I set up units to tank on these stairs, or yeah, put up somebody on this avoidance floor and then here, I can block this off with only 2 units, leaving everybody else, and all of these units are all physical. So that would leave everybody else available to redirect over here and try to clear up all of this mess. Most of the units are too far away to really be able to help with that, it's true, but it gives me something to focus on. Whereas if I try to go out here and attack all of these guys, then I'm leaving myself open on too many fronts. That gets the Wyvern Rider involved. And it's not clearing up the force from the south. Doesn't he already double basically everything? I want him to be able to double the enemies that double. And also more speed gives him more avoidance. So speed is not a useless level up. Even for somebody who's already pretty speedy. If you look at assassins, for example, they have 31 speed, attack speed of 26. He's not doubling them yet. He's basically like an assassin plus.
Yeah, from what I've seen of him, he's really freaking fast.
Edelgard no longer has the mace, so I can't use her to one-shot these guys. I could Helm Splitter, which will do a ton of damage. What I think potentially more valuable would be to take out the Valkyrie.
Can you use the hand axe on the grappler for
why
Yuri to
bother?
get
I can just move Edelgard. I don't have to use the hand axe.
Oh, okay.
Well, how was that?
Oh, also, I haven't taken a look around inside this arena yet. This is actually a gigantic arena. Who the fuck built this?
Greya, supposedly.
Why are there statues of the saints in here?
This was probably used as like an like either a battleground or like an execution site, maybe. I'm just guessing.
I don't think so. I think they built the monastery on top of other stuff. Like, these already existed when the monastery was built, is my understanding. About, at least from what they've said about the Abyss, because they didn't say much in the main game, but they did mention a couple things. The statues are also enormous. Yes, these things are huge. Here's your frame of reference. These are people.
Big statue.
That's a statue. Then we set Yuri into here, and even with a rusted sword, he would have the damage for it. I like that. It's a good sign. You know what else is huge? Balls' abs.
Close call.
Honestly,
Not
that's
too
kind
shabby.
of is the case.
How huge are they? We can't actually tell, because in his War Monk outfit, he's got a belt on.
Aww.
And I don't think I have the ability to change their costumes in the side mode, so I can't just make him be in his default clothes. Which I wish I could do that for Dimitri too. God damn it. Everybody's here in their class clothes. Okay, so the Armor Knight wants to come after Edelgard. Good fucking luck. You are not going to do anything. You can? Tell me where when I get there. When I get back to camp. So against all of these guys, obviously one of my defenders is going to be Dimitri because he's got 22 protection rating. Aside from Edelgard, he is my next highest tank. And next after that is Balthus. Okay, so Dimitri and Balthus should be able to hold the line here. I said when I get there, Audrey. I'm not going to remember it right now. I'm trying to combat. Sorry.
Also, I'm surprised that Balthus has like 47 evasion.
Yeah, he's very dodgy. So the Wyvern currently wants to come after Dimitri, and I don't know what everybody else is going to do to him because everybody's looking at Hoppy right now.
Okay.
I can kill the other Fortress Knight with Hoppy, no problem. Which is a plus. Or I could kill this one. I think my other units are in a better position to kill the north one. So Hoppy is gonna go kill this southern Fortress Knight, so that I just don't have to worry about him anymore.
No biggie.
Okay, good, and now she's on an avoidance tile, so she'll be able to heal. Then I've got Hilda, who's in a not bad position to do some... She does have the mace. So if I can kill the Brawler, then I can use Hilda to take out the Fortress Knight, no problem. So let's put Wobbles down here. I don't want to kill this guy, I just want to poke him a little bit.
Do you have an extra iron sword you can use?
not an extra one, no. Claude doesn't have one. Constance doesn't. Balthus doesn't. Dimitri's got the iron sword right now, so if I put him here... I can trade him a steel sword so that he gets his fare off of it. Yes, we'll bump you right there. Since I have the chance, I'm going to attack with a javelin, because why not? Okay, now... Wobbles to here. We're gonna pull some of this trade shuffling. Trade the steel for the javelin. Trade the javelin for the iron sword. Nope. Good. So I've got the iron sword, you've got the steel sword in your top spot. You equip that. Then I attack you with iron sword. Don't crit. You got the crest. Okay, good, good. Wounded. So who wants the kill shot now? Balthus needs to stay put. And of who's left, I've got Claude and I got Constance.
Sally forward!
So let's use Constance here. Drop a quick Sagittae. Zoom.
I've been practicing that one.
With experience boost from standing next to Wobbles, and then back up. How can that assassin still get at me? Oh, I see. Yeah, the assassin can run the long way around. So I need to back up more. Okay. Wobbles should be able to take a shot or two from whatever comes at her, as long as she's not tanking too much. Hilda to here, attack you with mace.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
She's running out of her battalion pretty quick. "19 protection, 20 protect." You know what? I think Claude... I'm actually going to use Claude to cover Hilda. Because he's got more defense. And definitely more... No, actually, Hilda has more avoidance somehow. But against an assassin with an axe breaker, she won't. And Linhart can't quite top her up. He can give her 44 experience. I mean, 44 HP. But Claude standing here, I think, is a safer bet, all things considered. Give him the mini bow, so that he can shoot back. And now the assassin wants to go after Balthus again. Okay, perfect. Yep, you're good. Okay.
Commence the enemy phase.
It should be okay.
Too weak.
They're not really going to be able to do a lot anyways, because they're not going to die by attacking us on the stairs. Though this could be a problem. If Wobbles crits
Each
people who
battle,
come after
a
her,
chance to grow.
she's just going to keep opening up that space. Good, the assassin went for Claude.
Never underestimate an outsider.
And Claude got the kill. Because of that weakening shot I did. Yay! Strength, yay!
Not done yet.
Nothing else, but the strength, yay!
I saw that coming.
Okay, and now the Wyvern Rider is involved, but that's fine. It's fine. I was ready for this. $23, so how are my levels looking right now? Units... Yuri, Balthus, and Hoppy are all 21. I'm just not considering Linhardt anymore. Yuri, Balthus, and Hoppy are 21. Constance 22. Dimitri and Claude are 24. Okay, so Dimitri's falling behind. I gotta give him a kill here. He yearns for it. Who among my units has Axebreaker? That would be Yuri and Wobbles. So I think Wobbles is a good, like, one-shot option for the mercenary. I just have to clear up what's in front of Dimitri so she can get in there.
You sure?
There's not a lot of options that I have for doing that. Because he just has to be a brawler with his high avoidance.
It would be easier to get rid of the Wyvern Rider with Claude, because bows.
Ugh, fine, you and your logic. Actually not, no, because he can't double them. Claude only has 18 speed, Porp has 20, I mean, not Porp, Wobbles has 27. Like, that's why I was thinking Wobbles is the doubling.
Okay.
So if I use a combo here of Claude and Dimitri, I can kill this guy in front. Oh, but then that leaves me very weak against these magic units here. This magic user over here is not an issue. It doesn't really seem to matter. So Edelgard can start walking up. I'll use Yuri to come and... That's another problem. I want to make sure that whoever it is that attacks gets to stand next to Wobbles for some experience boost. So if I set Claude to here, I can take a curved shot and kill this mage. One shot. Just a bam.
It was a good try.
And then Dimitri can get out here and... one-shot the next one. So bam!
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all, Dimitri. Don't worry about it. You just blew over a cardboard cutout. They're not worth thinking about.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Yuri to there. Okay, good.
Face it, I'm better than you.
There's another one down. And you think you're gonna go hurt Dimitri. You are welcome to try.
Nah.
So Hoppy can do quite a bit here. Let's have... Actually, Balthus can just kill them. Balthus, you just kill that guy.
At least you're no coward.
Alright, level 22. What do you got for me this time? Another 4 points.
Wait for my next brawl.
Speed and strength. Okay, good. And Hoppy doesn't quite have the speed to kill this one, which is a shame.
There's also one mage off to the left that's gonna hurt L.
No, he's not. Perfect.
That is that.
Get a rusted bow. Now I need to send out some more units to claim the loots. Training axe.
Thank you.
Yep, there is one more set.
All right, where's the treasure? I've had it with these Abyssians.
Jeez, will it ever end? I love a good brawl, but I'm sick of looking at these fools.
Jesus, Balder's dropping street slang on these guys. Man, I know you've been living it rough down here, but you don't gotta call them fools. That's just, oh.
I thought I smelled fresh blood. The worms will feast.
Surprise!
That's not good.
That sword awaited you in the holy mausoleum. Show me its power.
Also, that is not the same voice. Patrick Seitz was not recording those lines. Rout all enemies except the Death Knight. What if I want to kill the Death Knight, though? I could probably do it. I mean, he's level 30, 35.
You can kill a Death Knight.
He'll give me a Crescent Sickle.
Yeah, if you want the weapon, then it's definitely worth killing him.
I don't know if I need it, though. I'm not even sure what would be the best way to go about doing it. Because I don't know if he's gonna move. If he does, then I basically have to set up in such a way that, that he can't kill me when he moves into me, but I don't have my choice of battalions this time. I've only got what they gave me, and none of these are the, none of these are the survival battalions. Like the Blessing or the Impregnable Wall. And I only have one Divine Pulse Charge left, so I think it's too risky. I think I just gotta move. So I'm gonna set Constance onto this thing just so that I can pick up the last one.
Much needed.
Rusted Axe, okay, cool. And now there's, what have I got this time? 2 Wyvern Riders, an Assassin, 2 Paladins. One of them has a Horse Slayer, that's fine, I don't have any horses this time. Fortress Knight, Paladin, Sniper, Paladin, Paladin, Fortress Grappler, Assassin, Mage. Okay. So it's all advanced classes this time. So we'll take this guy out because I can. And because he can't.
I must stay focused.
Time to get on the cleanup healer duty. Linhart, thank you. More magic would be great. You want to give me that? Okay, good.
I could have been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah,
Only thing I care about.
Magic.
Because it gives you more heals. That's it. You don't need anything else. I'm still disappointed that you only gave me 2 points. You don't want to be here, and I can tell it, but like, at least the one that you got is going to help.
Quite right.
Oh, Hoppy does not no heal. I'm not used to mages that have no healing whatsoever.
fancy stuff.
I'm mostly used to it.
Thanks, Belle.
So who's this that's gonna come at me first? We've got a grappler and an assassin. Okay, those are both really good options to get tanked by Edelgard. So come at me, fools. Do what you think you can do, which is not gonna be much. I decided to face the Death Knight. How'd that turn out for you, Crazy DK? Oh, I just realized there's a lot of mounted units, so I'm gonna get surrounded quickly. That's a problem. On the plus side, I am in a good position to actually use the walled off cover of the center this time. But I need to find a way to kill the flyers quick. Do I have a second bolting? I think I used them both.
One step at a time.
Thank you, Edelgard.
Yep.
HP, strength, both defenses.
You might have used them both, or Constance could have
I still got it.
preserved one.
But yes, those are the two options. Thank you for confirming that for me. Okay, so I could kill the far Wyvern Rider right now with a bolting and a curved shot. Doesn't solve the problem of the near one. But that's one of them down.
Yep.
But then I could use maybe Hoppy here. Do a bunch of damage there. And then perhaps set Hilda with a hand axe to finish him off. Hilda's got 19 protection and is almost full health. If she's standing on the stairs here, she's probably not going to kill whoever comes after her, so she'll also be able to survive a round. Okay, I think I like that. I have to hope none of this misses again. How close can Wobbles get? I can put Wobbles on the avoidance floor. Let's put Wobbles here, because then I can put the units that I want to guard the stairs on the spot inside the stairs, like next to Wobbles, and get experience boosts for fighting there. I'm also just gonna really quickly kill this assassin because I don't like him being here. Get fucked.
Nice assassin.
No, he dodged.
Aww.
Son of a bitch. Okay, combat arts. With an iron bow for the highest chance of hitting. Good. That gives me some experience. Then, Constance. Fly as far up as you can, while still staying safe. Always stay safe, kids. Bolting. Onto you. Get zip zap. Please don't miss again. Please don't miss. Good.
Acknowledge my contribution.
Your contribution existed, Constance. Thank you. I've acknowledged it. That should work. 3, 4, 5. If I attack, miasma, swarm, anything will work. Although death gives me a nice chance at crit. No such luck. Hoppy gets a level. What are you bringing to the table this time? More magic?
Could have been better, could have been worse.
HP, magic, dexterity. I don't know what that does for mages, but it does something. Both defenses. Hell yes.
That is a good level for her.
Fuck, but now I can't kill the Wyvern Rider. Well, I can, but I won't be able to have the unit that I want to stand next to Wobbles. Nobody else has 3 range right now. It was only Hoppy, Constance, and Claude, and they've all gone.
Can you have Yuri attack the Wyvern Rider, then move back?
Oh right, I
to
forgot
the
that Yuri
Wobbles?
has that Kanto on him. He'll be doing it with Nosferatu, but yes, I can. Ooh, I like that magic.
Not too shabby.
I like that animation specifically with Nosferatu. Like, yoink and
Yeah,
yoink.
yeah, I love that he
Look,
does the
nice.
little finger guns for his magic. It's great.
Strength and magic and speed, good. And then you back up. Good, perfect. Ooh, feck! I forgot one of them is an archer. That's a problem.
Whoops.
That's a problem. So you're gonna do 50 damage overall, and she does not have anywhere near that kind of HP. It's okay, I've got it covered. Dimitri, go stand out there.
Completely contradict the plan we were just having.
It's
just
fine.
have Dimitri go taking it.
It's fine. Dimitri will be fine. You know he wanted to do this anyways.
Who's next?
Who's next? He says. All of them. Everybody is next.
I will get stronger yet.
It never stops being funny. It never stops being funny.
Has Dimitri gotten anything below like a 5?
How unbelievably good this boy is. Basically perfect. No magic, no resistance. Who needs them?
He's literally the Hulk.
Yeah, so he's got a stat total of 163 now. Yuri's got 172, but he's also got lucky number 7, so I think he's cheating a bit.
I think it's still technically a little higher than Dimitri.
Yeah, Edelgard's got 1 point on him too, but like, come on. We all know who's actually capable of getting the kill shots. Edelgard's got 10 speed, Dimitri's got 24. No move growth? I don't know, man. You're right. Only when Dimitri breaks the rules of the game and forces a move growth will we be able to say he's a god. And I wouldn't put it past him. Also interesting to note, he has Battalion Wrath and Vantage. Battalion Wrath, if foe initiates, while unit's battalion endurance is less than a third, grants crit plus 50. And Vantage. You're right. You're right, he does. Maybe I should leave him in Hero. And
Maybe you should.
Just have him go below 50 HP. That's not gonna work. Got Hilda at 23, Edelgard's 24, Baltus is 22.
That bounty isn't up for grabs, pal.
Okay, good. So Baltus gets a kill. Edelgard comes step right here. So she's gonna take damage from the Cavalier that's about to rush in, which means I should pick up an axe. So that I get that Lance Breaker. I abused Dimitri a lot on maddening. He made a dream of mine come to reality. What dream? Crazy DK, please enlighten us. What did our Lord and Savior help you bring into the world? And
Okay, advantage wrath combo,
You
he
lost to
says.
me?
that makes sense. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, you took half the Death Knight's HP for me.
He had a horse lair.
Hold up, now I'm thinking about it. I don't have a bolting, but if I put Constance in the right place, I might be able to have her descend on him. Constance and or Happy.
I think Yuri might be able to help out too.
No, if I can't get past the stairs regardless. So I'm gonna have to wait till next turn to try. I hope I can not kill everybody on this turn now. I didn't expect him to take any damage whatsoever, but that Horse Slayer just did over a third of his life.
Yeah, the random enemy was useful. Also, Edelgard with 36 protection. You've got an attack of 47. That means he would only do 11 damage. Twice. And even if he critted one of them, Edelgard would not die. I could potentially tank him for a round. Maybe get counter damage and then hit him with magic. But if I want to do that, I have to do it, like, now. So I bet I could foul play with Yuri to get Edelgard to here, and then move her into range. I do have one rewind left in case it fucks up. But she's also got Lance Breaker. So she's got a higher than normal avoidance rating against him. This might work. This might actually work. So
So just hit this guy with a miasma. Save the death.
Easy peasy.
Step to here, then we combat arts, foul play, Edelgard, Zoop. Just hang out on the avoidance floor, right here. Let this mercenary come after you with a lance, hit him with Nosferatu, nothing's gonna happen, that's a way to keep the game going for another turn or two. Edelgard, step down with exactly enough movement range to here. That would put him on Wardwood. If I move here, he might not be smart enough to take the Wardwood. Or I could move to the Wardwood. No, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, so step here. Ooh, she does need heal, though. I've got Linhardt for ranged heals if I need it. I've also got a bunch of concoctions that I'm not using. Or we could have Balthus step in and just give her a quick heal. I like that.
A great help.
Down to here. Okay, you're good.
Thank you, Balthus, for the emergency heal.
The Iron Axe gives you 1 extra avoidance, which doesn't mean a lot.
But it does give her Lance Breaker.
No, I'm talking about whether to use the Iron Axe or the Steel Axe.
Oh.
Iron Axe gives her a higher chance of hitting back. So we'll go with that. Yeah, so Death Knight wants to do 11 damage times 2. 11 damage times 2 is 22. 33 and 11 is 44. So as long as he doesn't crit both times, Edelgard will be fine. And they need to make sure that Constance and Hoppy are both somewhere nearby here. Hi, Dimitri. Didn't mean to zoom in there, sorry. The assassin could be a big pain to deal with, and I've also got to deal with this archer too. I don't want to send Wobbles too far away, because if I need to, I could also pop in with a Ruptured Heaven as a probably reliable way to get damage in. So I can almost kill this guy with Sword of the Creator. If we move Claude to here, I can kill the archer. I don't have the speed to take out the Cavalier. You're on an avoidance tile, god damn you. Oh, fuck, Hilda, of course. Look at that. I've been waiting for a good chance to use this. I have mad melee. Lock them all down.
Oh, I got it!
Of course, we have a battalion we can use.
Good, okay, so that just prevents all of you from moving. And if I get my units in the right place, then none of them can do anything for a turn.
Caution.
So move Claude to here. Dimitri to here. Oh, never mind. He can't use the sword very effectively there. And the lance... The axe he doesn't have good skills for, and the lance is not likely to win either.
Well, it doesn't help that he's standing on an evasion tile.
I know. So I think I'll just move Dimitri to here. Give him the Iron Lance. And have him just wait. Then I can move Claude to here. Take out this guy.
Never underestimate an outsider.
You want to come for Claude? That's fine. Now I got Wobbles, Constance, and Linhardt that can still go. So we'll set Wobbles right here so you can get the Sword of the Creator kill shot on you.
No hesitation.
Critted anyways. Okay. Nice.
Should I have held back?
69. Nice. Strength, speed, and
Nice.
death.
All do our parts.
Strength, speed, and death.
Noted. Never end up on your bad side.
That's right, Hoppy. Don't make me mad. I still have a bolting? Did I get the crest?
I think you got the crest rock.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm still a little bit leery because I'm pretty sure Death Knight has counterattack. Yeah, so even with bolting, I'm gonna take a big hit in return. I'm curious though, so that's 20 damage. And only a 58% chance to hit. That's not very good.
Yeah, in return for 70 with a 30% crit.
Oh yeah,
That's,
she gonna die.
I've been practicing that one.
Ah,
My next effort shall compensate.
Constance, come on! You've had 2 bad levels and 1 eh.
Thanks.
Okay, so you're still alive. You come for Claude. And a miss. Did he just fire from upside down?
Yes he did.
I think he did
it looked like.
I think he did a backflip and fire from upside down. I only kind of half saw it.
I don't care what brought you here. Withdraw. Now.
Still giving orders. That's 1 crit. Good. Okay, she's alive. And I think she hit him. So he's only got 15 HP left.
I guess she did.
And I've got a 98% chance to hit him with Banshee with Hoppy. Which is better than Wobbles' 82% chance with the Sword of the Creator. Even Ruptured Heaven only brings it to 92. Halfway convinced Claude's upside down shot is a reference to his cover art. Are you sure that's not just a thing that all snipers do when they dodge? Like, I don't think the Lords get unique animations for regular classes. It's specifically Claude. Okay. I've seen Shamir do it. Okay, then that means it's not specifically Claude. Yeah, then it's just a sniper thing. Because I think I've seen Shamir do it too, now that I'm thinking about it. It's a very impressive move, but I think it's just a sniper thing.
It's still very impressive how they're able to fire while they're backflipping.
They get unique animations for their specific weapons, but he's just using an iron bow. So that's not his unique weapon. Claude does it as an unmounted Wyvern Rider, but does anybody else do it as an unmounted Wyvern Rider? Like, that's what I'm saying. Just because you've seen Claude do it doesn't mean it's exclusive to Claude. Because we just figured out, somebody else confirmed, Shamir also does it as a sniper.
Time for this. To your grave.
Come on! Ah, good. Alright, Death Knight is down. Got lucky!
Yay!
Baby steps, I guess.
I got lucky in that I was able to do it, not in the reward.
I've indulged too much. I take my leave. For now.
Honestly, what a nuisance.
Edelgard, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of you. And you're not at all, like, obtuse cover. Or opaque cover.
To be fair, she didn't know that he was gonna come down here.
She also didn't have to, like, verbally just, ugh. Why are you here? Go away. Like, you're not very concerned for our safety here, Edelgard. No, I don't have to be. Ugh. He backed up onto an avoidance tile, and I don't like that. Where's Balthus at? You're only level 22. We'll give you this kill shot. Can you do it in one punch? With the Vajra you can, but I'm gonna save that.
You've been stronger than I look, yeah?
Okay, so he's down. Constance is 23. What am I looking at? 22, 22, 22. Yuri and Balthus are still 22. Everybody else is 23 and up. That's good. That's good. I did a lot of catch up on the new students this time. I'm gonna let Hilda take this Lance user here. Iron Axe is fine. Spend all your physics, because it gives you good experience. I mean, slightly better experience.
Think this through.
And then I'm actually going to unequip these two. So that I can have Linhardt spend all of his experience healing this, all of his experience healing. All of his spells healing so that he gets experience. That's what I'm trying to say.
So, is it time for the stalling game?
I'm all sweaty.
It's not much of a game, I just unequipped Claude. He's on a dodge tile, so the dude can't do anything to him. Everybody come on up! Come on up! Get your heals here!
You're too kind.
And let's move Claude off of it and move Yuri onto it. And then we'll unequip Dimitri too. He really doesn't want to hit Yuri. He doesn't want to try to hit Yuri. He knows he can't.
Well, Yuri also has stealth, so he doesn't recognize that he can hit Yuri.
That might be it. You might be right about that. Guard to here, and Linhardt just
Well done.
eat it up.
A great help.
Dimitri is still fine.
Well done.
This is fine.
Happy, you're up next.
I will prevail. Thanks.
Okay, she's topped. Dimitri can survive one more round of it, okay? There, and Linhardt to there. Now, who do I want to get the kill shot on this guy? Yuri's 22, and so's Balthus. But Yuri's farther away from the level.
Face it, I'm better than you.
No, I should have had him stand next to Waddles. Shit. Anyways, I need to pause because my parents are going to call me. Ambush in the arena. Smithing stones. So actually, you know what I think I'm going to do here? Once I get to a place to
that's the
save.
last of them. Good. Finally. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
I ain't going down without a fight. I'm taking you with me, punk.
Oh yeah?
I will not allow it.
You really think you're going to be a big bad dude?
Helfric, you're here.
Oh
Well,
no, not
shall we
one
capture this
scary
fool?
assassin.
Is this a scene? What is it connecting for? It's a save. Okay. So, at this point, I'm going to save that. I'm going to pause so that I can go talk to my parents. But I think what I'm actually going to do, since I've been streaming for a couple hours, this is a good little chunk. We've been going for a little bit over 2 hours. I think I'm going to stop for now. And I'm sorry for the people who are here now because I'm going to fuck with the time zones a bit. I'm going to keep streaming in a few hours and see who I can pick up just for like different people at that point. And just go from there. I want to experiment a little bit. There was a thing that was about to happen. I just beat the chapter 2 map this morning and then saved and quit immediately because I needed to call my parents at home. So let's see where it wants to go. Got myself a new fresh coffee here. I like this little thermos. I don't know whose it is. I might have stolen it. It was in the cupboard, and it didn't have anybody's name on it. And I won't use it in the week, but if I see it on the weekends, I'm absolutely going to take this thing. Because it's like, hot, spicy heat in that thing. Boiling, freshwater coffee. Okay, continue. Cindered Shadows. Let's go. Take these Joy-Cons out of this dog ear thing. I like them free. Or I like holding on to them free.
Elfric, how serendipitous that you have come to our aid.
So who the hell is this Elfric guy? He just showed up at the end of the last mission.
I am relieved that I wasn't too late. I do hope my presence proved useful.
He looks very boring.
No doubt about it. We needed the backup.
You're with the church, apparently. Really?
Professor, I do believe this is the first time our paths have crossed, is it not?
Yeah, and I've been in that church for 500 hours, man, so you're gonna have to explain, where you came from.
Of course, I have heard all about you from Her Grace, the Archbishop. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Elfric. The church has granted me custodianship of Abyss.
You look after Abyss.
Indeed. And despite my responsibilities, I am but a humble monk. I am sure you have already been told about Abyss's unique situation.
I've heard a little bit.
For varying reasons, all of the inhabitants here are unable to live a peaceful life on the surface. People like the Dagdans and Almirans, who suffer undue persecution across Fodlan.
I've heard about the Almirans. Haven't heard about Dagdans having any particular issues.
The poor and the sick, who were forced into Abyss. Not to mention all the other unfortunate souls who ended up here. I believe it is my sacred duty to provide a place for those who have nowhere else to go.
Right. And the poor and sick living in a sunless crypt helps them... how?
Thank you, Claude. Thank you.
Enough, Claude. Please, forgive my friend, Elfric. We would love to hear more.
Yeah, like Claude's question. Can I hear the answer to that one, please? I'm very curious.
In all honesty, I understand his concern. I dearly wish I could provide a better life for my flock. But it would appear that Her Grace and most of the Church consider the existence of Abyss to be something of a nuisance.
A nuisance, you say?
I'm afraid so. Those within the Church who would see Abyss purged are swiftly growing in number.
That's the Church for you. They make a big deal out of helping the helpless, when it suits them.
There are people in the Church that are bad, sure. There's people in any organization that are bad.
We can't just sit back and accept the way things are. We've got to fight the system. Sure, I'm here to hide from literally countless bounty hunters. But I'm not the only one in need. You're in a bad way too, Happy. You can't just let the Church walk all over us.
So it's Happy, not Hoppy. I didn't think her name would be that simple.
Too true.
But okay.
For the sake of all who dwell in Abyss, we must help dear Elfric to turn the tide.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Your fervent support is all the reward I could ask for. As for you, Professor, I must beg a favor of you.
You're gonna ask me to help.
The Ashen Wolves are a house in name alone. They are eager students with no teacher to guide them.
Are they? One of them's hiding from bounty hunters, not a student.
If you could find it in your heart to take them under your wing, I would be most grateful. Naturally, your official duties take precedence, so you need only help out when your schedule allows.
Wait a minute, Elfric. Where's this nonsense coming from?
Yeah, hold up. I'm curious. What is this proposing?
I second that question. We have no need of a professor when we have you.
Yeah, also they don't want me?
Dear flock, I am a mere guardian. I can protect you, but I cannot enrich your minds. Though I call this gathering an academy house, I have long lamented that it isn't truly so. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity to correct this. The professor who stands before you has garnered a great deal of acclaim on the surface. A most trustworthy and esteemed teacher, to say the least. What's more, I happen to be acquainted with the father of this fine individual.
You're not gonna send me back to the main game, are you? Because I wanted to do all this in one run. How do you know Dad?
I was born and raised in Garrick Mach, so I often had the opportunity to spend time with him. Your mother as well. She was a cherished friend of mine. I was even present for their wedding. With parents like yours, I have no doubt that you possess the kindness and patience necessary to guide these students.
You do know that Mom's dead, right? I haven't actually ever known Mom. And Dad was a drunk pretty much the whole time he was raising me.
But...
It'll be fine. It's not like we're strangers anymore. Say, Elfric, don't you need to take care of those thieves?
Right you are. Please, excuse me. Oh, and one more thing, Professor. If ever you would like to hear more about your parents, I would be delighted to share my memories with you.
Okay, you're gonna tell me some things. That's good. That's good. I do have some curiosities. So I wonder... He said during your time off.
Cindered shadows. The rite of rising.
But I'm guessing it's gonna be more like you can just do this all in one run if you want to, because the units that you get are like, have their own levels independent of any thing you connected to in the main game.
Professor, to what do I owe this pleasure?
I want to hear about my dad. Well, about my
yes,
mom specifically.
Of course you do. I will gladly tell you all that I know. Where to begin? If you have something particular in mind, Please ask and I shall answer as best I can.
Tell me about Mom. Please tell me about Mom.
Kind and wise. I would often see her in the library, her nose always buried in a book.
That's all you got? I was really hoping for more than that, but okay, what was Gerald like?
Gerald was very much then as he is now. His knights would have done just about anything for him. Whenever he had time to spare, he would instruct the children of the monastery in combat and tactics. Just like those wide-eyed youngsters, your mother and I made a hero of him in our minds. When I learned that Gerald and Citri were to be married,
Citri?
I was quite surprised.
Her name is Citri.
Back then, Gerald was something of a mentor to me. As for Citri, she found it difficult to express her emotions.
You don't say. I think I might have an inkling as to why on that.
It was only when she was gazing at Gerald that I ever saw her smile. A smile that rivaled the very sun. His tales of the outside world must have seemed like a lifeline for one as frail and guarded as she.
Yeah, she probably never had a chance to leave the outside world.
Indeed, she lacked the strength to travel beyond the monastery. The only souls she ever spoke with were a select few within the monastery walls. I can picture it now. The stories he told her, his striking words, and his boisterous laugh. Listening to him must have given her a great deal of hope. As for me, I could never have become like Gerald, as much as I wished for it.
I don't think many people could. He had something supernatural about him. You wanted to be like him, you say?
I suppose I did. He would tell stories from a century ago as though he had lived them himself. No matter how fervently one studies the stories of old, that is no easy task. Professor, you traveled with Gerald before coming here. You must have seen a great many things, yes? Forgive me for overstepping, but do you not regret foregoing your travels to take up residence here?
I didn't have much of a choice, to be honest with you. It's fun here, though. I like it.
Well then, I suppose I have no choice but to assist you as best I can. To shape young minds must afford you a unique perspective on the world. I am certain my unsolicited advice is nothing but a nuisance, but please, hear me out. It is my hope that you will live a full life, experiencing the world, fostering strong relationships with people.
I think that happens.
Do so for dear Citri, whose wish to experience such things shall regretfully never be granted.
That's why you asked me to teach the Ashen Wolves?
I cannot deny it. It is my own stubborn notion, one that her grace will likely not think kindly of.
Yeah, Rhea kind of wants to keep me under a close thumb here.
Beyond my personal motive, I believe that you alone can guide my flock to even greater heights. And perhaps you will learn from them as well. But I have taken enough of your precious time. Know that I am here for you. Always.
Okay, well, interesting. Cool. A little bit more information on Citri. I already knew that type of stuff about Gerald.
Pray tell, Yuri, did those foul bandits whom we bested at the arena confess to anything?
I like this music, though. The bass in between that. Good horns. Good impact in this. I like this. I like this.
Not a word. And I wouldn't name names. I got the feeling they didn't know much themselves. However, one thing is clear. Whoever hired them is after something here in Abyss.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. They must have been on a treasure hunt or something.
A treasure hunt here? I don't get it. What is there to find in these dingy tunnels?
Elfric, was it? Looks like this is ringing a bell for you.
Well, something does come to mind. But the notion is preposterous at best.
We'd have just 1,000-year-old booze down here, and nobody ever wants to come and get it, and I'm not gonna pop that, because it would be unthinkable. Also, I've never found it. It's just a story.
Never discount a wild hunch. Sometimes they're closer to the truth than you think.
Any lead will do, so long as it helps determine our next course of action. Please, go on.
I like having something with these guys together. They can actually talk. Yay.
As
oh,
you
the
wish.
lords. Yay.
Though, again, it is quite far-fetched. You see, there is a long-standing legend here. It is said that deep underground, below even abyss, is a place called the Chasm of the Bound, wherein lies the Chalice of Beginnings.
This chalice we heard about before. You don't say. The chalice.
I've never heard of it, but chances are it's some kind of sacred artifact belonging to the church.
I once happened upon an old document that mentioned a ritual called the Rite of Rising. The text was incomplete, so I was unable to achieve a full understanding of the topic. I cannot even guarantee the authenticity of what I read. But it stated that the Chalice of Beginnings is a sacred object, crafted by order of Saint Seros herself.
That checks out.
Saint Seros apparently used the artifact to carry out the Rite of Rising, along with the 4 apostles.
Yeah, tell me about these apostles, please.
I vaguely recall reading about the 4 apostles. They were saints, and that's about all anyone knows. Hardly any records of them remain. Few alive even know their names, but these apostles supposedly assisted the 4 saints with their holy work.
Oh, so each saint probably had an apostle. If I had to guess.
It is also believed that Saint Seros attempted to perform a resurrection using the chalice. However, the ritual failed. The 4 apostles bound the chalice, so that it would never fall into a mortal's hands.
The Rite of Rising, huh?
Ah, yes, the Chalice of Legend. My father mentioned it to me a very long time ago.
I want to know more. Maybe we can make it work and bring Sophus back for realsies.
A secret treasure of the church. A chalice, powerful enough to resurrect the dead. Exhilarating, no?
Quite. It is no small wonder that people are after it.
Even so, we still don't have much to go on. We must gather more information about this legend at once.
I wholeheartedly agree. I will do all I can to track down more clues within the monastery. Although Garrett Mach's library is so well curated, I doubt any further records will be found.
Sedith is constantly purging those porno mangas, as well as anything else he finds to be unseemly.
Wondrous! We shall do all that we can as well.
Okay, so some story development. Awesome. Gonna give me a chance to do some running around? This is a long loading scene for a save menu. Might approach from strongholds and stairs. Yep, I'm well acquainted with the reinforcements. I might just play this all night.
Excuse me.
Start of the creator's restored and cannot be used 20 times. Damn. I wonder, I'm gonna have to push the limits of that and see how much it gets repaired, because I used it, I think, 3 or 4 times in that last fight, and now it just got fully replenished. So does it restore 5, 10 uses? I don't even know if I'd want to use it 10 times, because that's giving a lot of experience just to, sorry, let me get that little ash out of the way there. I don't know if I'd want to give that much experience just to Byleth. Anywho's.
The Ashen Wolves got their name from the beasts who guard the Blue Sea Star. The Archbishop named the house herself, in fact. In spite of that, it seems she looks unfavorably upon our house of late. This saddens me greatly.
Why? Oh, and now that I have headphones in, I can actually hear and appreciate the music. It's got some upbeat to it, especially in the guitar. Like just a little bit of energy, sort of homely, warm feelings. But the piano is absolutely the somber tone. Kind of has like two emotions to it. I get what people were talking about the other day now.
I've got a lot of time on my hands down here, so I've been venturing even deeper underground. This place is loaded with winding paths and blocked-off tunnels. It's a real maze. Only a few folks even know how to operate the gate mechanisms and hidden passages.
Gate mechanisms?
That's what I said. Activate the mechanism and the gates slam shut. Bang! Actually, I'll level with you. Yuri and Constance are much better at scoping out that kind of thing.
Respectable man.
I've only had the chance to speak with Elfric briefly, but he seems like a respectable man. It's obvious the whole town has a lot of affection for him. Kind of reminds me of Lenato.
Yeah, Ash, I know. Alright, it's all you ever think about. It's knights in Lenato. Little kitten. I'm scared to ask what you mean by that.
I heard Elfric came to Yuri's rescue in the attack that happened recently. That's just what you'd expect from someone as kind and strong as he is. I can't believe he's single.
I don't know nothing about him. You could say he's got an entire polygamous harem to himself, and I would just be like, you don't say. That's new information. I just have to take your word on that. Oh, unit appearance. Okay, so there's not a journal down here, but I absolutely can change what my guys look like. Good, I'm glad they gave me that option. Because I do like Swordsmaster Violet, but I'm wondering, I got real used to this professor's suit. I heard Elfric's got an 8-pack. That Elfric's shredded. Under all those robes. Yeah, he really just wears them so that Balthus doesn't feel bad. Hello, Muffum. Welcome. I'm not sure I've seen you before. Maybe I have? And it's just been a while. Regardless, how's it going? I think I'm actually gonna leave Wobbles in the Swordsmaster for now. Yeah. But I do want to take Yuri, I think. Like, all the new dudes, and put them in just their regular appearance. Because I want to see that character design when they're out actually doing battle. Although Constance does not have an option because she's a mounted unit. Pooh. And I bet Hoppy's the same way, right? Alright, fine. I do think it's kind of funny to have Edelgard clunking around in armor, but at the same time, it was even funnier to see her, like, taking on the stance as if she wore heavy armor, but she wasn't wearing it, so just constantly, like, spreading out all squat-like, like, come at me! It was really funny. So let's have her go like that. Dimitri, same deal. Just set you out here in your blue. And I guess Claude, yeah, why not? Have them go out in their student skivvies. Sorry, not skivvies, that's underwear. Just in their student looks. I wish I had more options here, though, because I don't like the way most of their classes look, but I don't want to have them go out as their monastery look either, because it's kind of just as boring. Yeah, I'll leave Linhardt in the robes. I don't know why, he's especially drab. Okay, so we got the scrap heap, Venin Axe. Ooh, damn it, I wish that poison was more useful against, enemies. But they tend to die long before a Venin might have any chance of really working its way, but I could sell it.
Had a chance to poke your head in here, Professor? It's a fortune teller's room. Judging by all her mystical-looking doodads, I think she's the real deal, too. I wonder if she does matchmaking. Maybe she can help me sort through my countless suitors.
Stop making me jealous, Hilda. Yeah, although she hasn't been here, if there actually is a fortune teller here, I want to talk to that person. Ask her about her sex dungeon, and why she thought it was best to put up the front of a fortune teller's room instead. I mean, it's not like a sex dungeon would have any problem getting business.
Don't annoy Happy, or make her feel disappointed. You mustn't. Not ever, okay?
Oh, yeah, she's apparently a summoner, like a monster summoner, and I haven't really seen a whole lot behind that.
Sometimes Elfric gives out candy. Stick close by him, and you might get some too. But save a little for me, okay?
Sorry, kid. If I get that candy, it's mine. I don't get a sweet tooth often, but when I do, it's just, I need something to satisfy it. Real quick.
Abyss is a sprawling place. Some houses, like mine, are actually quite far from the center of town. What brings me all the way here, then, you ask? I came to see Elfric. Even a glimpse of him is said to bring good luck.
A little bit too much puffing up of this one dude. I'm getting a tad suspicious of it.
I see. Well, the Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the next Sovereign Duke. Must be exhausting trying to suss out each other's intentions, huh?
Nah, we get along great. I mean, we kinda have no choice. A petty squabble could start an all-out war. And it doesn't take a fancy title to have a hidden agenda. Isn't that right, Yuri?
Cheeky. And off base. What do you think, friend? Do you think I'm off plotting nefarious deeds?
I don't think I've ever seen somebody wearing as much eyeshadow as that who wasn't. So yeah, I do.
Brutally honest. I love it. Even so, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I do what I need to get by. Nothing more than that. As for the others, they've all got their own struggles. But they're nothing if not trustworthy.
Humbling yourself while promoting your friends. Gotta say, I don't hate this side of you.
Seems we're in mutual neutrality of one another. I like that you keep your cards close. We'll get along just fine, you and I.
I'm really curious to hear the voice acting for Yuri in Japanese because, like, there's absolutely an undeniably effeminate, like, visual design to this character. So much so that when I saw people, like, when I saw the announcement for it, I saw a bunch of people getting super excited that Yuri here might be a non-binary character. But in the game here, it's just straight up he, him, always, and the voice is undeniably deep in male. So I'm wondering if that might have just been a localization choice. Like, they just picked a voice that kind of went with it being a dude. Though that would be a bit, like, what's the word that I'm looking for? A bit, like, disregarding, considering how much effort went into some of the voice work on the original cast. And I guess I'm just projecting because I really like all the voices of the original cast, but there definitely wasn't necessarily a whole ton of effort put into them. They just all did their roles really goddamn well. And what I'm originally basically just trying to say is that I want to hear the Japanese voice work for this guy and see if it's one of those actors that kind of rides the line. Like Morag in Xenoblade 2. Because that actor, I know in the original Japanese it was kind of a thing. Like, part of the intention of it was that Morag was supposed to be confused for a guy a lot. And the voice actor, like, was contributing to that. Whereas in the English dub, it was much more undeniably feminine, even though it was a strong, like, masculine acting type of character. Anyways, weapons. What do I got here?
Welcome.
I got a bunch more bullions, so I need to sell off that stuff.
Thank you.
Well, 2 or 3, I mean.
This one? Thank you.
I picked up the Crescent Sickle, so that's good, but I don't have somebody that's a primary lance user anymore. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Dimitri, regardless which class I have him in, because he is the dude that has the lance skill. He's got a B in them. And I probably won't be able to repair it all that much, but it will make for a good super weapon when I gotta pull it out. I also have a bunch of rusted weapons. And it's not like selling them will do me any good, but if I forge them up, well, I mean, if I think it's forge them up for the rusted stuff, I could at least get a good collection of irons, of disposable irons, to pass around to everybody else.
Is this it? There you go.
Although I worry that that'll be using up too many of my smithing stones, and I might be bypassing a really powerful weapon later on.
Is this it? There you go.
Although I have enough people that could use swords, that having an iron sword on all the lords is not a bad idea. And I'm not using ash, so I actually don't need a rusted bow. I'll
come back anytime.
Stick that one in the convoy. Because I think it's pretty much just Claude that needs to be suited out with bows right now. He's already got a mini bow, and I've got another one. Sorry. Training bow plus that I could take for... probably myself. Toss back the iron bow again.
Hey there. Come back anytime.
Let Claude work his way through that, maybe break it, and then I can forge it up into an iron plus. Where are the bows at? Iron, 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 iron. Take that, and also take one of those iron swords that I've got kicking around right now. Yeah, I actually don't have that many iron swords, but I do have 2 more rusteds. So Yuri's got one, Wolvel's got one. Yuri has 2 iron swords. Unacceptable. No, take that. And then Edelgard's got an iron, Dimitri's got a steel. I think Dimitri's the fastest of the lords that I have by a mile. And also, he will become the strongest, but right now Edelgard's got to beat out by a little bit. But I think what I'm saying is that I don't think a steel sword is affecting him speed-wise all that much. Because he's got 32 strength, so he's basically not getting any penalties off of it. Or maybe it's divided by 5. If it's divided by 4, then he's fine. If it's divided by 5, then he's still getting a little bit of a penalty off this. Dimitri is the man who dispenses the lance. Compared to him, you are nothing. Everybody is nothing, but who are you talking about specifically? Oh, you should have been here for the first chapter. I made a joke in the beginning about Dimitri spearing through all of the enemies, even though they were arranged horizontally in front of him, and by the end of the map, he had a chance to, like, lance through 4 people in a line with Assault Troop 2 turns in a row. It was perfect. He actually delivered. Yeah, so the rusted can turn into an iron, but I don't need that right now. He's got an iron lance plus, and a javelin for ranged, and a crescent sickle, and then a sword and an axe for his hero class. Okay, so he's fine. I've got 2 hand axes about, an iron steel on Edelgard, and an iron sword. And Hilda's only good with axes. She has a C in lances? What the fuck? How did I not know this? Okay, I have to give her a lance then. Just that she has access to a different weapon type. Because then she could use that to actually attack assassins. I didn't know that that was an option for her. Hilda's got 29 strength. I feel like she's definitely going to take a speed penalty from a steel lance. And she's pretty speedy, so maybe I'll give her an iron instead. I'll give her Dimitri's iron plus. There we go. And then he can take the steel lance. Good. You're not gonna need an iron axe, fetters, armor slayer, steel sword, iron sword, training bow, sword of the creator. What are my weapons at? Just swords. Swords and a little bit of brawling. Okay, I could pick that up. Have I got any spare gauntlets? No. And I don't think I'll need them. For now. Yuri is specifically bad with lances and axes. Okay, that's interesting. He's got a plus in reason if you wanted to train him in that, but he's only got skill and faith and authority. Well, he's only got skill and faith. Authority is unrelated to magic. Oh, he's a special class. So let me see, where do Valkyrie and Dark Flyer come in? They're also special classes, I see. Okay, so all of the DLC classes are now marked as a special. That... Right, because they need their own special seal to gain access to them. I guess so does Dark Monk. I mean, not Dark Monk. Yeah, Dark Monk and Dark Bishop. But they didn't have their own tier. Trickster, the Warrior Monk, Dark Flyer, and the Valkyrie. So Valkyrie and Dark Flyer are female only. Oh, hey, there's character information too. Have you seen pretty much the entire game? Yes, Crytoxin. I have played and beaten all 4 routes. Give me a second here. I'll reload into this. My screen is yellow, so that means I've beaten Maddening with no New Game Plus. You can now recruit Constance in Part 1. Okay, cool. And if I go to continue, here is my Silver Snow save file. Here's my Crimson Flower save file. Here's my Verdant Wind and my Azure Moon. All done. Played all of it. 540 hours approaching at this point. And I love this game to death, and I'm probably going to play it another time. Like, I have wanted another excuse to play through Azure Moon now that I've seen the whole thing, so that I can go back and appreciate the finer bits again. But what I might do is I might play this in some of my downtime in Japanese. Because I already know most of the main story beats, and that would give me an excuse to use it for language practice and studying and vocabulary.
What do you require?
Anyways, let's replenish all the battalions.
Farewell.
So I was talking about some stuff with weapons here, and then I got into character stuff. And I'm not done with character stuff. Let's look at some character stuff. Because I want to see some of the info on these guys. 1160, born to a prostitute. Okay, they're all in Abyss, so they're probably not going to have particularly good lives. Discovered and adopted by Count Rowe. I feel like I've heard Rowe before. Enrolls at the Office Academy at Garreg Mach, but is expelled due to a scandal. Becomes a resident at Abyss. 1178. So that would be 2 years ago. Which checks out, he's 20 years old. Interests providing for his mother and cooking. Likes sweets, banquets, board games, and family. Dislikes injustice, unlucky odds, irrationality, and singing in public. Cool. If I recruit him, I'm gonna have to make sure that he spends some time at the cathedral. Former student of the Officers Academy. Balthus, born to the eldest son of a lord in Leicester, enrolls at and graduates from the Officers Academy. Gee, this guy's 27 years old. He's not a student at all. He's a grown-ass man. Relinquishes his position as the heir of House Albrecht to his younger brother. To evade bounty hunters, becomes a resident of Abyss. Former heir to House Albrecht, a minor alliance house. How is it that he has a mystery crest if he was, like, an heir to a known house? He's a war monk. He likes brawling, adventure, gold, fighting, women, gambling, grit, and bravado. Dislikes bounty hunters, losing bets, and getting an earful from Duke Goneril. Constance, 18, born the eldest daughter of Count Nouvelle. I know I've heard Nouvelle, too. Loses her family title and lands in the Dagden-Brigid War. Relocates to Ferdiad, where she enrolls at the School of Sorcery. Graduates from the school and enrolls at the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach. So she enrolled at Garreg Mach a year before Yuri did, and there's nothing about being expelled or, like, some scandal or nothing. She's a graduate of the Sorcerer's Academy and a student at Garreg Mach. Why the fuck is she down here? Staying ahead of the curve and discovering new spells is her interests, and none in particular. That's a weird entry. Likes magic, showy spells, success, and House Nouvelle. Magic, helpful spells, selflessness, modesty, black tea. Why does she have a second thing in every one of these that's in brackets? Likes magic, showy spells, success, house nouvelle. If there's a reason for that, don't tell me. That's a rhetorical question. Magic, helpful spells, selflessness, modesty, black tea. Dislikes sunlight, bugs, vulgarity, admitting defeat. Cute things, her own perceived faults. Happy, born in the hidden village of Timotheos. Upon leaving the village, is abducted and subjected to magical experimentation. After being free, finds refuge in the Church of Fargus, discovered by the Knights of Saros, and imprisoned in Abyss. But why? She likes collecting pretty stones, sky gazing, freedom, music, humorous anecdotes. Dislikes monsters, demonic beasts, conforming to expectations, stifling sighs, knights, and preachy people. There are some mysteries to these guys. Okay, so I'm still not quite done with inventory. If I have a chance to do some forging. Although I think I'm actually okay for now. Oh, what other weapon is Balthus was okay with axes, right? Yeah, he's got axes as an ability, so we should make sure that he's got the option to swing one. And at this point now I have 3 characters lugging axes around, so that's good. I've got 2 lance users in Hilda and Dimitri. I've got a shit ton of swords with Wobbles, Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude. Claude can also use axes, but I'm starting to think that I'm loading him up with too much shit. So we'll take the iron axe from Balthus there, drop the concoction off, and then give Balthus the steel axe, since he has 28 strength and can probably swing it with not too much speed penalty. Happy is able to use a lance, so I should probably give her a weak one. Yeah, if I forge up the rusted lance. Like, I don't imagine she's going to use it very much, but just in case there's something that she can poke that she can't kill with magic, it would be good to have the option. Rusted, rusted, rusted.
Is this it? Is this... There you go. Come back anytime.
Okay. And Brawlers is just Balthus, but if I need to, I can give it to Wobbles too. Magic, I've got Constance, Happy, and Linhardt in a pinch. And I think that basically covers all my offensive needs. I'll go through this stuff once I get into battle again. So that's the forge and the item keeper. You are the armory. And I don't think I need a ton here. My money is still pretty tight, even selling off the
Come back soon.
bullions. But where's that venom axe? Oh, I have 2 more.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
Perfect. And the venom is 1250. Yep, good.
Many thanks.
Good, now I've got 6 grand. I have a little bit more room to play now.
Come back soon. Welcome.
So what do you sell? Do you sell anything particularly awesome right now? I could buy some gauntlets for Balthus, but Wobbles can't use it. I could get a hammer for my axe users. Hilda or Edelgard might be able to put that to pretty good use.
Will this one do?
Sure.
Many thanks.
Dimitri could rock that short spear. There's also a killer lance. Yeah, they give you a bunch of options in here, but like, you have so little money to play with.
this one do?
I'll buy one
Many
more
thanks.
javelin, because
Come
I'm
back
sure there's
soon.
somebody I can give that to. Like, Hoppy's already got good ranged options, but I could maybe give Hilda the javelin. The second javelin, I mean. Instead of, let's say, the concoction. Did I buy the short spear? I did not. But Edelgard doesn't need 2 concoctions, so I'll give her the hammer. There we go. Okay, pretty happy with inventory now.
Oh my.
Excuse me, old man. All I did was run past you. God.
For folks who've lost their homes on the surface, Abyss is all they've got. The place used to be nothing more than a den of criminals who did whatever they pleased. Now, we got Elfric to keep an eye on things. He understands that keeping people fed's the way to keep them calm.
And you happy?
You've only been on the job a few moons, huh? No wonder you don't come off as a mindless church flunky. Plus, you don't flap your trap all the time. I appreciate that.
I'm very good at the silent treatment.
I hope you never change, no matter how many years you spend with the annoying people up there.
Drinks haven't gotten any better? I don't think they're ever gonna get any better, dude.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink, huh? They aren't any better, I'll tell you right now. Maybe folks down here wouldn't be so awful if they could get their hands on something worth tasting. Who am I kidding? Nobles are just as bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Noble's code word for douche hose. Everybody knows that. I like Happy. I like her voice. She seems friendly.
Professor. Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The bandit sightings have stopped, for now. I still won't let my guard down, though.
Good, I like you.
What else? Notice how everyone's in high spirits? Know why? I do. It's because Master Elfric is here. He's real special, that one. He saved my life, and lots of others here, too. He's earned some hero worship.
I hope he acts in an interesting enough way to justify some of all this hero worship that I'm seeing. It seems pretty boring to me so far.
The records should be here some... Oh, hello, Professor. It's good that you've come. I realized that I missed an opportunity to congratulate myself on my military achievements.
Oh no. What a shame.
But now that you're here, I have an audience for it. Indulge me, won't you? Oh, behold, the proof that the utmost honor in combat belongs to none other than I, Constance von Nouvelle.
Dimitri got the MVP, not you.
What a relief to get that off my chest. Now, where did Elfric get to? I must have words with him.
Oh, she seems a little bit too full of herself, and I don't know that she's gonna grow out of it.
4 apostles. God, this is killing me. I'm on the verge of remembering something. I can't shake the feeling that one of their names is also a food or something.
I can't really say anything about that. Oh my god, this is impossible. This is actually impossible. You can't have a C support with all 3 of them. The DLC is breaking the game rules, man. Okay, so they do have support rankings, but it doesn't look like I can actually view any of them in this DLC. Obviously, Byleth has something with everybody. Yuri has supports with Byleth and only the Cindered Shadows, at least from what's available here, or the Ashen Wolves. Balthus has something with Claude and Hilda. I guess he's a former Alliance Lord. Constance has something with Edelgard. Okay. Happy has Dimitri, Ash, and Linhart. Okay, so Happy's gonna be somebody I gotta recruit when I go do the Lions again.
Professor.
There's a little bit of conversation left over here.
Hey, you.
I want to know more about this statue. What god is this?
There was a time when I did much fighting. Then I was captured. Then I
escape.
Also, are you the fortune teller?
My home is far away now. My mother is waiting for me. But returning is... it is far away. I worry that I will be here until I am very old.
I can't even see your face, and you've been saying a lot of cryptic stuff. I want to know more.
Perhaps.
It hurts me to see this. Just stab her now, Dimitri. Save us all the trouble. Stab her right now. You want to know a secret? I know secrets.
Pardon the odd question, but something has been bothering me for a while now. Your hair. Was it always that color?
No. No, it wasn't.
That is an odd question. But yes, if you must know, it was a different color when I was a child. How could you know that? Is it possible that we met before the academy?
And I guess that's a confirmation. She just straight up does not remember. What, your hair changed color?
It's a long story. Now is not the time or place.
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Dimitri, keep pressing, dude. You're on the verge of something there.